Hi, I'm going to explain the Diff to YouTube feature of my toolkit. Uh, Before starting, I would like to let you know about the thought on this feature. This feature was created to help creators to place, to have their description with timestamps for each QSO, and at the same time to give a feature so you can copy and paste YouTube links of the QSOs that you have and send to your friends via Messenger or whatever you have to contact with your friends. And also to, at the end of the process, give you a diff with the video in the description. See, this was one a diff file that was processed with this tool. Don't worry about the date here. This is a test logbook. So I have all the links with the link here. All the QSOs with the link. Don't worry about it. I just downloaded the file and changed the date to 2030. That's just a test. So I have this video of a port activation. It doesn't need to be port activation. It can be any radioactivity that you do, like let's say summits on the air, or you just let's say you happen to be at home. You just get the OBS and stream or OBS and record in your local machine. It doesn't need to be public. The video can be private, can be unlisted. You don't need to make your radio, the activity you do at radio public to have the history for yourself, right? So in this case, I have this POTA video here that has nothing in the description, right? The cool thing with the POTA website, you see that you have the first QSO here. If you have the dates in your video, you can just come here and download the diff of your activation, right? And it helps if you're writing directly in the log, so you have the seconds. The seconds are important. Although just one mention here, behind the seconds, uh, I work with the date and the time on. Some software they put the second, includes the second, some doesn't. You see this? These are the seconds. 15 hours, 50 seconds, 15 hours, sorry, 15 hours, 50 minutes, 0 seconds. This was created with the AC log, which in the current version doesn't have the seconds, but Jim reached out to the creator, and in the next version they might be releasing the seconds. Thanks Jim for that. Jim also helped me test this feature. Jim is Whiskey Bravo Zero Radio Lima Juliet. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so I have this video, I have my diff file that I have downloaded. I'm just to go here and click share. I'm going to copy this link and place here. In this video, I know that the first QSO starts at 1 minute and 11, but you know that it takes some time for you to log the QSO, and the time that you log the QSO is not exactly the same all the time. So I need to play with some buffer here. So I'll put 1 minute and 3 seconds. Should be a good buffer. Alright. So what I do with this time, you need to inform me this time because I'll get the time difference between each QSO in seconds and just keep adding and building each YouTube link. So I'm going here, pick my file, going to proceed. You see that it gives you the time stamp on the where the QSO happens inside the YouTube video, the call sign, and UTC. But you can play with this. It doesn't need to be all this, right? You can come here, delete. Let's say I want the YouTube time. I'm going to place two tabs here. Get the call sign, two more tabs, and let's say I want the band, right? Cool. going to delete everything here. Let me just build again and call sign. I like to build like this. I don't have a clock in my video, Jim does. So Jim likes to use the UTC here. So these are the fields. The only that is calculated is the YouTube time. The rest comes from your diff, right? And tab and space here if you want to do some play with some spacing between the columns, right? All right. So I have this. I happen to have this video open. Just place it there and save it, right? I'm going to show you later. I just saved, but I shouldn't have. I should just come here and check it first. So let's check, I don't know, Alpha Delta 9 Charlie Alpha. Let's see if it takes to the... Oh, things are lagging. So it's him, Alpha Delta 9 Charlie Alpha. So my buffer, my seconds that I give as buffer is cool. It's working. Could be less, yes. Then you gotta do the judgment yourself. All right. So I have, and now if I look at the video, let me reload the video. So I have this now, see? So let's see Kilo 9 November Oscar. See, Kilo 9 November Oscar. So I click here, it takes to the time in the video, and that's cool. And here you have the links. If you want to send your friend, you just copy, boom. The video will start. Same thing. Alright, so that's this you copy, place into your video description. This you can use to verify or just copy to send your friends. And you can also download the diff with the video in the description, you see? So it keeps everything in your diff, even the header, you see? It just adds to the video description, to the comment. If you have something in the comment already, it's just going to place a dot and then video, blah, 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 blah. It's going to append to the string that you have. If you don't have anything, it's going to create the field and yeah, and place it there. So I'm going to download this and go into my test logbook. I'm going to import. And see Echo Bravo, Echo Alpha 2, Kilo 9 November Oscar, you see, the link is here. It's cool. Very useful, right? There you go. Kilo 9 November Oscar. Yes, great. Now my log is rich. Some logging software might allow you, let's say you have this QSOs imported already. You just change the diff and import again. It might replace. You gotta test this with your logging software. In the case of the QRZ logbook, it doesn't. It will just keep the original imported record, right? So you gotta test with your logging software if it's going to replace when you import the new diff file. But yeah, so in my case, when I go to activate a park, I take the hammers, I log stuff in there. When I get home, I process the file and upload using this. And yeah, that's a workflow that works well and keep a very rich history of QSOs, right? All right, hope you like it. 73.